Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for October the 26th through to November the 1st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, let me take a moment to thank you. Truly thank you for all the support, all the love that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the cards. We start with the King of Cups. So what a beautiful card. So we are strong, we are empowered, we are loving, we are creating. And it's with the Chariot. So I think this week we are full of potential. We are full of drive. We are full of expectations on where we're going. So there's a lot of focus in our path this week. A lot of strength in our path this week. Being one-minded. Being able to focus in on things, being able to grab the reins and drive home exactly where we want to go, what we want to create. And we do that with a sense of love in our hearts. So it's for the betterment of ourselves and the people we love around us. Now we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords, which almost tells me that you might have to really look at your goals, where you are driving yourself, and make sure that you are making the right steps forward. It almost seems like perceptions aren't right, or you get the wrong information, or so you know what, if people are like gossiping or something, don't get caught up in that. Because I think you're going to receive some wrong information, or it's just somebody running their mouth off and they really don't know what they're talking about, but they're going to sound like they know what they're talking about. And so really follow your sense of your path forward based on your own knowledge, what your heart says, what your intuition says, what your wisdom says. Because I think your perceptions could be thrown out of proportions here. Okay, we have the Sun in the middle, and that's you. That's your brightness. That's your light. That's your sparkle. That's your shine. So, but with the Eight of Swords right after it, I think that there might be something trying to set you on the wrong path, or slow you down, or put a roadblock where there needn't be one. So, you know, if anybody gives you any kind of advice this week, or says something that will matter to you in one way or another, maybe it's about a loved one, maybe it's about a situation, maybe it's about a job, or maybe a job promotion or a job offer, or something happening within the community or the neighborhood, you know, make sure you got your facts right. Make sure you research it. You know, the King of Cups, for all the beauty and everything, he is still the diplomat. He doesn't just do something on a whim or take some information in and just act upon it. He researches it. He makes sure that it's credible what he's heard, so that he can go forward with the strength. And so too you need to. Now we have the Lovers here. So there could be a lot of passion in your life this week. Absolutely. This could be growing relationships to a new level. So it's not necessarily about meeting somebody this week, although with the King of Cups, you could very well meet somebody out of the blue. Somebody who is strong and empowered and can empower you. But usually when it's the Lovers, it's a relationship that's already in the process of becoming strong, becoming beautiful, and it's taking it to the next level. So that could be an intimate relationship. That could be at work, within the community. But look for ways of strengthening relationships, of bridging the gaps within relationships, making them stronger. This could also be embracing your talents or your unique gifts. Really deciding to go forward in some way with your talent, with what brings you passion, what brings you love and joy into your heart. Absolutely. Queen of Pentacles. I think by the end of the week, you sit there with an empowerment, with a strength. knowing what brings you abundance in your life, knowing what actions you need to take, having all the information to make the sound judgments that you need in order to go forward. Remember, we start out with the Chariot here, so I think you have a lot of energy this week, a lot of focus on the right direction, but I think that there are things that'll pull you off. I think it's other people, and I don't think it's ill intentions. I think it's just somebody saying something just because they feel like being heard and not really having all the facts or all the facts, or maybe exaggerating to a point where it's actually harming another person or a situation, or maybe making you feel like you've missed an opportunity when the opportunity is still there for you. So don't take anything at face value when you're told this week, okay? Keep to what you know. Tap into your wisdom. Hold that as your reins going forward, in your focus, in your direction, in where you want to go and what you want to be going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.